Hi, it's Orit, and today we are going to talk about how you can learn to trust again and the one simple step that you need to change your relationship with love and relationships. Because whatever you've tried so far, if you've been in talk therapy for a while, if you've tried different kinds of DIY courses or experiences, and you still just underneath, you really don't trust your partner's dedication, loyalty, love for you. And you're constantly questioning if they're just going to leave you, even though they show you over and over again that they are dedicated and they are dedicated to being in your life forever. They're dedicated to being your partner forever. Yet all you can do is worry about and think about how they're not really, yeah, they're going to leave. And so this is not your fault. This is often what happens when we experience trauma early in life and usually over and over again throughout life, where your sense of trust was completely shattered and broken because of some trauma you experienced in relationship. And not only do you stop trusting people and relationships, but really underneath that, you stop trusting yourself, or maybe you never really trusted yourself in the first place. Now, when we work with clients who come to us and they're having trust issues with their healthy, loving partners, they start by saying, oh, I can't trust what they're doing when they're going out with a coworker. I can't trust that they're not thinking about other women, et cetera, et cetera. And then when we actually do the work, healing trauma through the body, there's such an obvious and loud sense of, it's me I don't trust. I've been blaming this on everyone else, but I don't trust myself. And I personally resonate with that because growing up in my family, not only did I experience a lot of trauma and abuse, but I just generally wasn't trusted in the tiniest little things. I would always be met with questions and, no, wait, don't do that. And, you know, just generally had this sense of like, my parents don't trust me. They don't trust me to be me. And that caused me to feel like I'm not trustworthy. And whether if you're putting all of this, I can't trust on your partner or other relationships, then I'm going to say that the only person you need to trust is yourself. You need to trust that you will be able to speak up for your needs and set boundaries where you need to and want to in your relationship. You need to trust that you're wise and uh, sensible enough to choose a partner who is going to stay with you and not leave you. You need to trust that you're freaking amazing and worthy of love and that nobody's going to leave you just like that. You're so much more. You're so much more worthy than that. So, all of that is really a trust in yourself. And so I'm going to show you one simple step here to start building that trust in yourself. Because if whether what I'm saying here today is new to you or you've heard it a bunch of times before, it doesn't matter how many times you've heard it or talked about it or realized it. What matters is that in your body, you truly and deeply trust yourself. And there are no amount of words that you can say, no amount of affirmations, right? I trust myself, I'm trustworthy, I'm worthy of love. No amount of those words that will actually give you the body felt sense and trust that you are trustworthy. You have to be able to feel whole bodily, I just made that word up, in your whole body that you are trustworthy. And so, one of the things that you can start doing is if you want to try along with me right now, just for a few minutes, you can close your eyes, you can lower your gaze, and just take a deep breath in and out. And whatever sensation you feel in your body right now, just notice it. You could feel tightness in your chest, you could feel constriction in your fingers, You could feel a sense of heat rising up in your legs. There's no right or wrong. These are just some examples of what you could have just been feeling as a sensation in your body as you took this breath and just sitting here. Now, whatever sensation you feel, I'm going to ask you right now to organically invite movement into that sensation. So if you felt a tension in your shoulders, you might just have this organic desire, urge to gently roll your shoulders. And you can open your eyes just to see what I'm talking about if you're really not understanding. If you felt butterflies in your stomach, you might put your hands on your stomach and rub your belly. There's no right or wrong. I'm just going to ask you to let your mind take a back seat and let your body lead. And essentially just trust that whatever the sensation was in your body, you trust that you can respond however you and your body need right now. So just for another minute, just keep moving. If your mind tries to take over and say, oh, maybe I should move this way, or maybe I should do this, just acknowledge it, let it go, and let your body lead again. You could be doing the same movements over and over again, or they could be changing, shifting, or expanding into something else. Try to trust yourself that whatever you're doing right now is good enough, and that you can just follow whatever organic impulses you have to move your body. And then just start slowly, gradually making your movement smaller, making your movement slower, until you reach a pause in movement. And we'll breathe in again. And breathe out. Now, depending on how that went for you, it may have illuminated just how little you trust yourself. It may have revealed to you that you have more trust in yourself than you believe or feel on a day-to-day basis. So sometimes when people do this, just as an initial exploration, they're like, wow, I could really trust. I could really go with my instincts. I could just move. I could just follow whatever I wanted to do. That felt amazing. I could just trust myself to just do that. And for other people, it's like, I was stuck. I didn't know what to do. I was in my head. I didn't feel free, or like I had permission to just, my mind just kept getting in the way, and I didn't know, and so some people just have an experience somewhere in between those two sides. So you can, I'm going to drop a movement-based meditation to keep practicing this over and over again, so you don't have to go back to this video or this blog post to do it, and you can just go to the meditation. And 2, if this is something that's like feels really good to you, like, all right, Orit, you're onto something. Yeah, I've tried so much. I've tried so much talking about my inability to trust, my fear of abandonment, my fear of intimacy, my fear of rejection, my trauma, and nothing has shifted, or not enough has shifted to the point where I can really take in my partner's love without worrying about them leaving me or thinking that I'm not good enough. And I haven't been able to do that, then I want to invite you to join my free Rewired for Love training. It's a free training that will show you exactly what you need to do to heal your trauma, rewire your nervous system, and break unhealthy patterns that are pushing away your loving partner, and that's keeping you from enjoying healthy, lasting love. People who have taken this training have said that it has been more helpful and clarifying and deeply understanding than years of therapy. So I'm not messing with you here. I'm just cutting to the chase in this training. And once you sign up, You'll also get a free workbook to apply all of it to your life and your history of trauma so that you can finally move on from the past and stop getting stuck in these old stories that's keeping you from the best kind of love. So sign up for that free training, and also try out that movement meditation to just start building that foundation of trust in yourself. Until next time, I cannot wait to help you let love in. Bye.